Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's creating quite the splash in international waters, the infamous dash line. The term dash line often refers to the nine-dash line used by China to demarcate its claims in the South China Sea. This line, which appears on Chinese maps, encompasses a large portion of the South China Sea, including areas claimed by several Southeast Asian countries, has territorial disputes with Georgia and claims in the Arctic region, though these are not typically referred to as dash lines. India and Pakistan have a line of control in the Kashmir region, which functions similarly to a dash line in terms of disputed territory. Rules and international law. The primary international framework governing maritime disputes is the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. According to UNCLOS, countries have sovereign rights over their EEZs, which extend 200 nautical miles from their coastlines. Disputes should be resolved through peaceful means and international arbitration. However, enforcement of these rules is challenging, especially when powerful nations like China assert historical claims that conflict with UNCLOS.
The most notable example of a dash line issue is China's nine-dash line in the South China Sea. This line, first inscribed on Chinese maps in 1947, claims a large portion of the South China Sea, overlapping with the territorial waters of several Southeast Asian countries, including the Philippines, Vietnam, Malaysia, Brunei, and Taiwan. Main conflict issues. Territorial claims. The nine-dash line overlaps with the exclusive economic zones, EEZs, of other countries, leading to disputes over sovereignty and rights to resources like oil, gas, and fisheries. Military tensions. The construction of artificial islands and military installations by China within the nine-dash line has escalated tensions and led to confrontations with other claimant countries. Legal disputes. The Permanent Court of Arbitration ruled in 2016 that China's claims based on the nine-dash line have no legal basis under international law, but China has rejected this ruling. Economic impact. The disputes affect regional trade and fishing industries, causing economic strain on the countries involved. Russia and Georgia. The conflict between Russia and Georgia primarily revolves around the regions of Abkhazia and South Ossetia. Following the 2008 war, Russia recognized these regions as independent states, a move not accepted by Georgia or most of the international community. Russia's borderization policy involves gradually expanding the boundaries of these occupied territories further into Georgian land. North Pole. Territorial claims in the Arctic, including the North Pole, involve several countries such as Canada, Russia, Denmark, via Greenland, and Norway. These claims are based on the extension of continental shelves under the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, UNCLOS. The region is rich in untapped natural resources, making it a hotbed for potential disputes. Morocco and nearby borders. Morocco's border issues are most prominent with Spain, particularly around the Spanish enclaves of Ceuta and Melilla. These areas are points of significant migration and occasional conflict. Additionally, Morocco claims sovereignty over Western Sahara, a territory also claimed by the Polisario Front, leading to ongoing disputes. These conflicts are complex and deeply rooted in historical, legal, and geopolitical factors, making their resolution challenging. Examples. These examples show that while territorial disputes can be serious, they can also have moments of levity and creativity. 1. Marble Hill, New York, USA. Marble Hill is a small neighborhood that is legally part of Manhattan, but physically connected to the Bronx. This odd situation arose when the Harlem River was redirected, turning Marble Hill into an island, and later, landfilling connected it to the Bronx. 2. Kuril Islands, Russia and Japan. The Kuril Islands dispute between Russia and Japan has prevented the two countries from signing a peace treaty to formally end World War II. These islands are rich in natural resources and lie strategically between the two nations. 3. Preah Vihear Temple, Cambodia and Thailand. This ancient temple has been the center of a long-standing dispute between Cambodia and Thailand. Both countries claim the temple, which sits on a cliff in the Dangrek Mountains.
So, the next time you hear about the dash line or see it on a map, remember that it carries with it a weight of history, politics, and international law. It affects millions of people. Hopefully, this video has shed some light on this complex issue. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe,